Welcome back.
Welcome back
to another episode and our
season
finale. It's a short and sweet one. You know, we wanted, like I said, to give you a power punch of a season. And we are here at the very end, wrapping up, but we will be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Yes.
Hi, Nora.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. Here.
You good? You here?
Surviving.
I see you.
You see me?
I see.
And how are you?
I'm good. I want to say I'm great. I was like, I want to stop saying I'm good. I'm going to start saying I'm great. Even though you're not 100% feeling that way, but it could always be worse.
I'm good. I'm great.
Hey, is that a song? Or
yeah,
you just
by the weekend.
Oh. I was like, get
woke
her
up
in the
by
studio.
a girl. I don't really know her name. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm going to have to play that after.
Yes,
you.
it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
What have you been up to since we last sat in this sala?
Let's see. So work. And I did go see Oliver's basketball game yesterday.
How
Typically,
did he do?
These kids are hilarious. It's just like as if you gave when you're at a bar and there's a lot of people that are just kind of like drunk and they're just walking around. Like that's like how it was watching these kids.
Just a bunch of little drunk adults playing basketball.
And they don't have the concept of dribbling. Like they know how to dribble, but then they're just like holding the ball and then running around. And I'm just like, pass the ball. And like Ollie, when I talk to him, he looks at me and I'm like, don't look at me. Look at your teammates. I'm like, stop looking at me. And he's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, play basketball.
Let's play ball.
I'm like,
basketball.
Jesus.
Maybe is that how it goes? I don't know.
I'm thinking
we're playing basketball.
I'm like, that's the song. That's the song. But
that was a remix, yo.
But yeah, so I got to watch him play yesterday and he did like when I went, but it's so funny because the coach that he has is the coach for his baseball. And they called me out because I'm team mom for baseball. So I show up to everything. And basketball was like, nah, homie, you guys are playing at like 6, 7 o'clock. Like I work. Like by the time I get home, I'm tired, this and this. And they're like, oh yeah, no, Nora shows up to all the baseball things, but basketball, she doesn't show up. And I'm like, it's funny because I hate baseball and I love basketball. But watching these kids is going to give me a complete and utter heart attack because it's horrendous. But it's also really funny. So it's fine. But yeah, so just that work. Just surviving.
Oh, I saw that you started back up Nora the VA.
Yes. So brought that back. I have a plan, a financial plan that I've been putting in place. We've talked about budgeting. We've talked about, just our financial health. And it's one of the main things that causes my depression when I don't have control. And I sat there and was like, okay, well, I do this for a living. Like, this is my job. This is literally what I do. So I'm happy to report I did get a client.
Nice.
And it's a good client. And this time around, like I have my contract, I had everything. So signed, sealed, delivered.
Good.
Got my little paycheck. And I'm like, no, not my little paycheck. Got my paycheck.
There you go.
And just have my plan in place. Because I figured it's something that I already do. And it doesn't take up that much time, but it's also second nature to me. So
there you go.
But that's
turning your passion into coins.
Yeah, my passion to a paycheck. But that's pretty much it.
And Simply Treasures too.
Yeah, that's I have the Simple Treasures like stuff, and I'm like, you know what? For Valentine's Day, guys, trust me, get your hands on these things because one, they don't turn, they're tarnish resistant, and you'll get an Evil Eye or a Hamsa and some other goodies. And for $50 is super cheap.
Right.
And it's packaged nicely. So get on that before they sell out. Because once they sell out, I don't know if I'm coming back. So, I keep getting people asking me come back. And I'm like, it's just, I like to put my entire thing into it. And like right now, my mental health has not been there for me to do all the things I want to do. And I don't want to overwhelm myself. So like, I have the product. I already have it all nice and packaged and ready to go. And I'm like, you just need to find homes now. Like, that's all you need. And bring some luck to people.
Yes, yes. I love that.
Yes. How about you, my love?
Well.
Well.
Like buckle up. No, let me stop. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I just feel like, yes, went through what I went through last year, but now, and that, if you don't know, it was breast cancer. But now I feel like I am in like full blown like detox. Like give me, and as holistic as possible, give me all the things that I could do for my body to kind of, again, just, I wouldn't say like a renewal, maybe a little bit of a reset.
A factory
or just
reset.
a refresh, dead ass. Give me that factory reset on my body. And one of the things I remember that I was like, I wanted to incorporate, and I used to do it back in the day, especially being at LA Fitness. They have their sauna. But I'm like, do I want to pay another membership? Because I already have one. And I love, again, it's what is it? A local gym. You know, it's not a franchise. Like, you know the owners, you know where the money is going. Again, these franchises, you don't know where your freaking membership money is going. So yes, to pay the payroll and all the other things. But I know at the end of the day, I'm supporting like people like us that are here turning their passion into a paycheck. So I was like, I don't know if I want to pay another membership just for a sauna, especially like, again, a LA Fitness or like a Crunch or something like that. So I was like, let me just keep researching, because I almost did a membership at Crunch just for their sauna. But I was like, something told me to go on their Google reviews. And it's something very rare that I do, to sit there and like read reviews and base my decision on that. I'm more like, just jump the gun, just go and figure it out for myself if I like it or not. But I went to the reviews and it was like, oh, the sauna is inconsistent. Like, it's not always hot. And I'm like, if I'm only going to pay just for the sauna, I was like, I need you to be working all the time. Like, because I need to just be in and out, do what I need to do, and then go about my day. So through Google, found Drip Sauna and Plunge in Morristown. And I was like, ooh, what's this? Because I was like, again, it's very aesthetically pleasing. It's very welcoming. It's very modern, fresh. But the best thing is that you have your private sauna. Because again, paying a membership at these bigger box gyms, your sauna is not private.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's an infrared sauna. So it has even more benefits as far as circulation, detoxing, weight loss, all the things that we want, right, for ourselves when you're investing into something. So at first, I think like I did like a 10 day pass. And I was like, you know what, sign me up for your unlimited membership, because like the way that the math is going to math, it's better if I just pay it and the amount of times. Because I also asked, like, what is the recommended time of use like throughout the week? Because I was just thinking in my head, oh, like once a week, it'll be good. And they were like, for optimal results, 3 to 4 times a week. And I was like, okay, that's something I could commit to, because I'm like, I'm already going to the gym 3 times. Might as well just hop right over my gym session and do that. And I have been loving it. Absolutely loving it. Like, now to the point that I'm literally, at first it was just like, all right, in my gym clothes in there. And now like each time I go in, it's just like one layer less, because the closer your skin is like directly to the red light, the more benefits you get. So sometimes I'm just there, but thinking, just because I'm like, hey, it's a private room. You lock the door. And I was just like, what if you pass out in here? Obviously, you get the room for 45 minutes. So I'm sure like if your time is up, like somebody will come knocking, because there goes my brain, you know, my morbid brain. I'm like, what if I die in here? Who's going to come? How soon will they come get me? I was like, well, at least they'll catch my body within the hour.
Like, ma'am, your time is up.
Right. Next client is ready to use the space. And a cool thing that I've never seen before was a dry cold plunge. So what this thing looks like is literally a bed. And think of like an ice pack, but like a moldable ice pack, and a blanket. So you get in the bed. They literally then they wrap you. You get submerged. The folds start filling up with water. And obviously it's ice cold. I forget what the temperature is. They recommend a minimum of 3 minutes, but you can go up to 8. I did do the 8 like twice, but I was just like, this is probably a little bit too much. I don't think I need that much. So the sweet spot, 5 minutes. But it's so good, especially like, again, the fire and ice treatment, the fire from the sauna, the ice from the cold plunge. And it's dry, so you're not submerging yourself. You're not getting out there wet and have to figure about wet clothes. I'm loving it. Definitely. And even just like after there, I'm like, I'm ready for a nap. Like I just want and it's a nice way to start my day. Because even like, okay, I'm back home and I'm like, all right, now time to work.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is that I need to do. If it's not a working day, like it's just been a nice thing. And I'm like, yes, this is definitely something that I can commit to because again, I'm feeling the benefits and just simply the detox, like the heavy detoxing heavy metals, all these things. And I'm like, I've been doing saunas for years. I had no idea all these toxins were leaving my body. And I'm here, I'm like, damn, cancer, is this why you happened to my body? Because I wasn't sitting in no freaking saunas, detoxing. Again, because you're sweating, obviously, from all your holes.
All the holes.
So that's been nice. And then I was like, while I'm on this wellness thing, might as well. I was like, I haven't gotten a facial literally in over 4 months. So went back to my facial lady. That was really nice. And already just booked my next appointment because I was like, if I don't book it, I'm going to forget about it. And then also started doing lymphatic massages.
Yes,
did it
I
with
saw.
Jen. Yes, she came
How was that?
yesterday. It was really good because my facial lady also does it. But it's like, I don't know if I could travel once because it's like once a week recommended. But she comes to your house.
Yeah.
So I was just like, that is what I need. And I need you to consistently like come here. You know, I'm booked for her for the next, because I did like a 10 session package. So literally for the next 10 weeks, we already have the appointment set. It was really good. And it's interesting because again, the lymphatic, they're mostly like doing your stomach. So when she was doing this here, she was like, she can feel like the hardness. Because she says a lot of people like after the lymphatic, if you have trouble like doing number 2, you know, we're going to talk about a little bit of poop on this episode too. She was like, a lot of people are able to like go right away after. And I was like, oh girl, I don't have that problem. But I'm like, I'm sure I'll still go. But, and then when she came back and then she was like, you see, and it's kind of like almost like instant, like again, because you're massaging, like nobody's sitting there massaging their freaking stomachs. Like when people go for massage, you're massaging your back, your legs, your arms. Nobody's really sitting there and like doing what you need to do. It kind of reminded me too of when we went to the retreat.
Yes. The womb,
like the womb massaging and all that stuff. And I was just like, again, all these holistic approaches and just like learning more about my body and all these things. And I'm just like, yeah, these are things that I need to definitely, like, this is like, what's the word? Like that you're going to do it regardless. It's on the tip of my tongue. No, it's just
non-negotiable.
Like, non-negotiable. There you go. My dictionary. My thesaurus.
Your thesaurus. I love that, though.
Yes. It's just like been, again, just in that bubble, but I see it, how it's just benefiting just like my brain and all aspects of life because shit, like what we are consuming this day and age, just like obviously you can do your best to like eat the proper foods, all this stuff, but obviously exposures to environmental toxins and all this stuff, you'll drive yourself fucking crazy trying to control everything, the chemicals you're cleaning with, this, that. So it's just like, all right, how can I live a normal life and still not live in freaking fear? And knowing that at least I'm doing my best. And again, for longevity. And that's one of the things about the sauna. It literally like all type of mortality, it literally reduces it like by 40 fucking %. And I'm like, that's a huge percentage. So with that too, lost a very precious soul this week. My godmother, she would have been 91 next month. I also love to like all the birthdays that were always celebrated. I remember, I think it was her 84th birthday. They did it at like one of the Sky Zone places. And it was great because, you know, she had 40 grandkids, 39 great grandkids. So what better way to contain all the kids? Yeah. And I was just like, an 84-year-old's birthday. I was like, memorable as fuck. And obviously then when they did the pictures with the slides, when we went to the wake, I was just like, yeah, I remember all of these birthdays. Because even her 80th, it was like at a hall. The 90th, the last year, was like at her apartment. She lived in New York. And she was such, and again, just even, again, when you go to these wakes, they're always just a big old reunion. A lot of these people, you know, haven't seen them for years because everybody obviously, you know, moved out of New York, Florida, Texas, all over the place. Some are here in Jersey. Like we're literally, I'm like, girl, you live in Jersey? Like you live right there? I'm like, we got to hang out. What are we doing? And especially we have kids the same age. I'm like, we literally grew up together, and we're just talking about like all the sleepovers. One of the things my sister mentioned, she's like, I remember that ketchup with rice. Like, and I was just like, what? But back then I didn't like to eat. I was like, I wish I had that problem now. So, and I remember she always used to say like she had to like sit there and like spoon feed me because otherwise I would have been, skin and bones. But the memory, she was definitely a fundamental part of my childhood in New York City. And other than that, just therapy sessions. And one of the biggest things that stuck with me, and I've been doing like oncology, like an oncologist therapist. And she's also, because like my mental health therapist is actually on maternity leave. So I was like, all right, let me just switch over to her for now. She literally told me this, so I'm gonna just like read it off because I was like, oh, this is so great to share. Because one of the biggest things is like, obviously, like Caleb has definitely helped me like tap into my own values. Like before I even had Caleb, just like remembering all these things. And sometimes just like the trauma that you go through, like it makes you fucking forget. Like because obviously like your brain is in that fight or flight mode. Like what values are important to you? When you're going through that trauma, you're just trying to fucking stay alive. So I was just like, damn, she's absolutely right. And then another thing that she mentioned, she was like, you're processing and exploring your traumas so it doesn't hold so much power over you. Because for sure, cancer definitely triggered previous traumas, and especially that mine was connected to my service in the military. And obviously remembering the traumas that I experienced in the military. And I was just saying, okay. And then she also said that trauma has interrupted joy, like my joys of life. And I was just like, damn, sis, preach. I was just like, I was literally taking notes. I was like, I definitely got to share this on the podcast because I know we're all going through some shape, way, or form, or different levels of trauma. But we cannot, like, again, fall victim to our traumas. And that's obviously like so easy to do. It's so easy. And obviously it's easier to do that than actually sit there and confront it and do the work. And again, one of the biggest things too, like with one of the techniques of trauma is like sitting there and rewriting like what you actually like experience. It's pretty much like, when you put your feet like in cold water, you're like, ooh, that's cold. But then you put it again, you're like, okay, it's not too bad. And then you put it again and it's like, okay, I could do it. Especially more so like with the beach. I feel like that's like the best example because like once you go fully in, you're like, it's not that bad. And then you see everybody else coming, like, oh, damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
Like, but come in after you're fully in, it's okay. So it's kind of like if you see your trauma in that way, like we have to revisit whatever we went through. It's never going to go away. That's for sure. Again, we learn to live with it, but it's not controlling our day to day. Like it just cannot. And I tell myself, I refuse to let it fucking control me. Again, I'm working on it every day because sometimes it wants to take control. And I'm like, not today, sis. And even again, when I'm in the sauna, again, I'm in there, 30 minutes by myself. And it's just like, all right, sometimes I'm listening to my books. You know what I'm saying? But other times I'm also just there, like, kind of just like, all right, Wusan, just again, like, processing, revisiting shit. And just literally, I was like, as this sweat is fucking leaving my body, let this fucking shit leave my body to let all these toxins that are trying to attack my fucking brain or rewire. Like I'm literally sitting there like, let my brain rewire. Because I think that's one of the benefits of the sauna. It actually like helps build fucking new brain cells. So I was like, okay, good brain cells. Come on in. Old ones, toodaloo, motherfucker. And yeah, I feel like that's what I've been going through.
Nice. Sounds very relaxing.
It is now that I sit back, but again, you're there day to day doing the work, doing what you need to do, focusing on yourself, making yourself that priority. Again, it's so easy to say it, but once you're actually doing it, you're like, okay, it's something that I'm definitely proud of myself.
I'm
That's
proud
for
of
sure.
you.
Thank you. So I know you said that we're gonna listen, don't judge, or ask questions.
Yeah.
What are we gonna end the season with?
I think we should just have a little bit of fun and ask each other random questions.
Okay. You're definitely obviously going to have to start because
Yeah, that's fine.
because she's putting me on the spot. It's like we're doing a live right now.
Yes. Okay. So
I was like, let me put my notebook away.
it's so random.
actually, I
Like,
think
it doesn't have to be anything like, whatever. But if you can have one meal forever for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's easy because I literally just had it like twice last week or this week. Chipotle.
Oh,
Fucking Chipotle.
you love Chipotle that much?
Chipotle. And it's funny because reading what is it? Not a meat a cutie. What's the book by?
Not a meat a cutie. A not so meat cute.
Eso.
A not a meat a cutie is the Dominican version of a not so meat cute.
You heard that, Megan?
Megan! She's fucking up your title. Megan!
Not a meet a cutie. They were talking about all the Chipotle stuff. I'm kind of like in that. I'm still in the very beginning of it. So I was,
Yeah.
That is definitely.
Lottie and Huxley are my favorite. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I was like, no spoilers.
No, they're so funny. It's really funny.
I'm at the part where they go to the
Chipotle.
other. No.
When they go to Chipotle.
The other couple's house that they're about to have fucking Chipotle. And I love it because I was like, these rich ass, bougie people.
He's rich.
Okay.
He's a billionaire.
Okay.
She's not.
No. But I'm saying like the other people that they're visiting, pull up to this nice ass house and they're having Chipotle. I was like, that's such a humbling experience. I love it.
Yep.
So no matter how much money I'm going to make in this world, you can always get me Chipotle. It is. And if you know, like I remember I used to say that all the time. Like, what was it, like a little kid that said it?
He's like, Chipotle is my life.
Yep. And
I love Chipotle.
Yeah. And I remember when I first started having, I was like, oh my God, I got to go buy, I was like, I'm buying so much Chipotle. Let me at least buy one stock of fucking Chipotle. And I remember when I first checked it, again, this was years ago, it was like $400. I was like, what the fuck? Didn't this shit just come out? I was just like, why are you so expensive? I was like, McDonald's, I think at that point was like $40. I was like, I'm not buying that. I was like, I want to buy Chipotle. And I literally regret not buying it because I think now, I don't know how much it is now, but yeah. What about you?
You can't ask me the same question, but I will tell you.
We should. Yeah, because I'm sure that people want to know.
But you have to
obviously,
ask.
Yes.
Okay, if I had one meal that I would have for the rest of my life, I'm like, is it a meal or should I do like a dessert? Easy. Chinese food.
What specifically?
Chicken and broccoli in garlic sauce with white rice and a shrimp egg roll.
Very good.
It's so freaking delicious.
I don't know. That just made me think of banchan.
It's the sauce, but chicken and broccoli and garlic sauce. Because I love chicken and garlic sauce, but they put so many other unnecessary vegetables in there that I don't fuck with. So I'm like, every Chinese spot has their own way. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Chicken and broccoli, can't fuck that shit up. Some garlic sauce, and then a shrimp egg roll. And the thing is, I eat a shrimp egg roll so funny. So like every bite, I put more.
The duck sauce.
Yeah, but like more soy sauce until it's like pooled at the bottom, and I leave it in the bag.
You do soy sauce.
I do soy sauce, and then
I do duck sauce.
But each bite gets a soy sauce.
Okay.
I mean, gets a duck sauce. Each bite.
Well, yeah, that's me with the. Can't get. I don't even know what the heck they make duck sauce with, but it's goddamn good. I know they sell it by like the gallon, but
yeah, they make
knowing
it
me, I'll probably
ducks.
figure out like I'm gonna move from ducks. Let me go gather some ducks and make my own. I was like, I'm gonna try to make my own sauce, of course. I'll let you know how that works.
Turns out.
All right. What is I'm trying to see how I can word it. As far as, I mean, it's kind of piggybacking off of your question because I was like, my creative brain isn't there yet. Maybe
I
as
think
we
all
get
the
through
brain
it.
cells are going out in the sauna.
I left them at my sauna session today. Like any place, I guess, like that you would like live forever in, like country, place, town, specific destination that you know that you would like thrive in.
Hawaii.
Interesting.
Yes.
Why Hawaii?
I just feel that one, I should be near where the water is.
Okay, Moana.
Yeah, seriously. I'm Moana. I am Moana. I've always been drawn to Hawaii. I've never been there. Never ever. But I know a lot about it. because my obsession grew so much ever since I was a kid. I've always said I wanted to go over there. So between just their culture, just the way that they love their land and love, like, they feel like everything has a purpose. Like the water has a purpose with it. And like the people that are indigenous to Hawaii, like they still have such a presence in on the
Yes.
island. I just think it's so beautiful. I just think it's just one of those wonders that you're just like, damn, like it can't be replicated anywhere else. Like if you film in Hawaii, you know you're in Hawaii. You're not like,
Right.
oh, is this Bahamas or is this Florida? Like you're like, nah, bitch, this is
Right.
Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, and with all the Polynesian and Japanese and just all those kind of like mixes together, I just think that that's so beautiful. And their cuisine is
Let's go to Hawaii
yeah,
together
seriously. Oh my God,
then.
I'll never fucking come back. I'd be like, bye.
I know, right? I'm going to Hawaii with Nora, but dropping her off
Yeah.
there.
I'll be like, I have changed my name to Owiki Lakatuko. Just
Okay,
like,
Wakiki.
and they have like, I think, what is it? They have their alphabet. I forget how many fucking um letters they have. And they actually have a sovereign nation of Hawaii. Like it's a sovereign nation. And the guy that is their like leader actually is the leader there. And he shows up on a lot of TV shows
Oh,
just to kind of like,
clearly,
I know a lot.
you know your shit.
I know a lot.
I was like, this is all news to
My
me.
favorite show is Hawaii Five-O.
Okay.
And not this wasn't a coincidence. The last episode aired on my birthday.
Look at that. It was meant to be.
It was like season 10 or something. And I
Girl,
was
what
like,
are you doing here?
I
We're going to be
don't
recording
fucking
the
know.
next season of the Migas
in
in
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
How about you?
I'm going to be biased.
DR.
Of course. It's like Dominican Republic. And again, the more I learn, just also, became a dual citizen last year. Haven't, again, used it, but I was like, I need to make sure that I have it. And it's just for me, the options.
Mm.
Like you, again, yes, have that city life. Like almost like kind of like here, like in the tri-state area kind of thing, but obviously like no cold weather. Even though, interesting enough, I hate the heat. Like, like I'm like, my hair. I was like, obviously I would be like just Moana style, like
Yeah.
curly all the time. And but it's just like the lifestyle. Obviously I have a lot of family that never came here, that built their life over there. And I'm like, damn, that's nice. And then just being able to just go to the countryside, like just at a drop of a dime, like, oh, it's a 20-minute ride or 20-minute ride to the beach or whatever. And then again, the social life aspect of it, just also too, like just business development. And right now too, like the real estate over there is booming. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I need to get a piece of the pie. But I'm just like trying to figure out, obviously, like I even told Calvin, I was like, once all of our home projects here are done, like I definitely say that we start like our next investment, something, even if it's a little, again, plot of land in DR for sure. Cause I'm like, how nice would it be? Like, okay, like even like this weekend, oh shit, we're gonna get freaking snow. Oh, let's go for a couple of days just to DR,
Yeah.
just kind of like, but I would obviously then do it more. I wouldn't like get something in the city. It would definitely be in the outskirts. Just again, to go
Decompress.
a little weekend oasis. Obviously, got to have my damn sauna. I was like, I know it's a natural sauna with that sun over there, but I have my little outdoor sauna.
You'd be like, hi, Drip. Do you guys do, can you just tell me the brand?
And I saw too, they're actually going to, I feel like more of these places, those places are definitely going to pop up because I see there's going to be one in West Caldwell.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I'm like, okay, I was just like, that's a little bit closer, but I'm like, maybe we should open up our own drip.
Right,
I'm
drip,
just
drip.
or something similar to it because I don't know if it's a franchise or not. I haven't gotten into the details of that. But yeah, that was my question. That was, I guess it was a good one because I'm just like, I'm here like,
You're like,
getting nervous I'm on the spot.
Let's see. Okay. What 3 items would you bring to if you had to go to like an island for like a few years and you could only bring 3 items with you?
A few years?
Yeah.
And what's on this island?
Necessity. So you have like a bungalow. Like think of Scandal, when she goes to the island with the guy.
I don't think I got that far into
Oh my
that.
God. Okay, well,
I'm not into
all right.
the.
All right.
You're the pop culture queen. I am not.
So there's a place to stay, there's internet, there's a phone, but you can bring 3 other things.
Okay, there's food. Like,
Yes.
do I have to hunt for my own
No.
shit? Do I have to like
No.
make my own
No.
roast?
No.
Start my own fire?
Kill my own ducks.
For sure, a good like hand lotion.
Okay.
Like that's just like my thing. My hands is just very dry. A good leave-in conditioner. Like, I gotta stay cute. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I mean, again, I'll have the pahong, the curls out, but at least they'll be moisturized.
Yeah, seriously.
My hands. And then obviously it's not like it's things, it's not people.
Things.
Okay, things. I'm like, I don't know, I'll just be happy with those. No, let me stop. I guess like a good pair of like sandals or like shoes.
Okay. Okay.
Just to make sure, if it's a rocky part or like if there's like weird shit in the water, like some good like water /
Shoes.
sandals. Yeah, like that's. But honestly, like when I go on vacation, like I'm always like, oh my God, my water shoes. Where are my water shoes? Like I just need like a good pair. So yeah, I think those will be the 3 things. So now if you want to make me a birthday basket,
Yes.
like good hand lotion,
Yes.
a leave-in conditioner, and a dope ass pair of fucking shoes.
Yes.
Sandals.
I got you.
Zapatos. What about yourself?
I would bring my Kindle. Obviously my headphones. And a lot of cases of Apothic red wine.
But the island is probably going to provide you with that.
No.
No, they won't.
They
It's
won't.
like a non-alcoholic
They're going to
island.
be like, bitch, we said necessities. These are necessities.
The bare necessities.
I need my wine so I can rest at ease.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, I have to take Apothic with me everywhere.
I would love to keep these questions going, but we should definitely, next season we will bring you a full episode of questions that we ask
Random
each
questions
other.
with the Migas.
And then getting just to know more about each other, because obviously I did not know that Hawaii would have been.
Obsessed?
Yeah.
I'm a
I did not know you were Hawaii
bitch.
obsessed. Hawaii obsessed bitch.
Do you want to hear something so funny? Super quick. In Morocco, like, you know how every country has like their own sodas? They're all from Coca-Cola or PepsiCo, but they have their own sodas. So in Morocco, we have a soda called Poms, which is an apple soda. And then there's a soda called Hawaii. And it's a tropical soda. And I actually have one at home.
Ooh.
And it is so good, but I haven't had it in so long. So it's more like, because I've cut back on a lot of sugar that I eat, like just naturally throughout the years. Like when I had it again, I was like, oh my God, this is so sweet, but it's good.
So good. It's
and I'm like, oh my God. But when I was younger, I used to drink the Hawaii soda so much. And it was an absolute obsession of mine. Like that's where it started.
From a soda. I love it. I love it. I love it. Was it like in a glass bottle too?
Yeah, you could get the glass ones and you had to but then they did obviously make them.
Switch them over.
Yeah, they made the plastic or whatever. So
it's honestly like my biggest I guess like going back to DR, especially like spending the summers there. I remember you had to like go to the little bodega in the corner, bring your return back, all that stuff. And it's just like, again, when they switched over to everything plastic, I'm like, ¿por qué?
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, no, that 100%. Yeah. That's why like now, like my little, obsession is Coca-Cola. Obviously not so bueno for me. But I try to get the ones from the glass bottle, but hecho en Mexico. Because that one, if you look at the label, because you'll see they'll have the glass bottles made here and the glass bottles from over there, cane sugar, not high fructose, all that jazz.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. So with the cane sugar, so I was like, all right, at least I'm consuming, if it is sweet, it's like pure, it's like cane not sugar, processed as much as, I'm going to allow my brain to think, because it's just slapping a label on a bottle. I wasn't there. I don't know where they got the cane sugar
Your
from.
Honor.
I just drunk it. But to wrap up, what are your plans like before, like in between the seasons? Like what are we doing? What is Nora's plans? I know it's your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, you know me. Not that excited about it, but yeah, my birthday will be in April. Honestly, just staying focused on uh just healing mentally.
I
This
love
was a
that.
very hard season. Still a hard season, but hey, I showed up. Right?
She's here.
um
She put in the work.
yeah, so just working on that. So hopefully next season it's a little more bubbly. So we'll see how that
You got
goes.
that.
But
We're gonna bring those bubbles out. You're gonna have to squeeze them out, burp you like a baby.
I'm like, excuse me, you trying to make me fart?
Sure, wherever it needs to come out of, sis. Are you back? Is she back? Is she back? Like a defibrillator to your butt.
To my butt. Holy moly. But yeah, just continue my reading. And then just I'm really enjoying work. I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
I love that.
I'm in my worker bee.
Worker bee.
You know, I like it. It's fine. I'm not letting people's nonsense get to me, and
Good.
just kind of brushing it off and keeping my head down and focused and providing for my family. Right now it's like I just need to get to the version of myself that I know my kids deserve. And that's where I'm struggling. So we got some work to do, folks.
And you'll do it. You'll do it.
God
But I'm
willing.
glad you're doing.
Pray for me, y'all.
I'm glad at work.
Allah. God.
Buddha. Anyone up there?
Anyone? Is this thing on?
Jupiter?
Pluto, I know we kicked you out, but hey.
But I'm glad at work that you're doing the pretty much like the let them.
Yeah.
The let them thing. Because again, hate is gonna hate.
Oh yeah, I saw the hater again. And she looked at me like, and I was like, bro.
And I was like,
no, I was like, oh hey. And she's like, hello. And I was like,
ew.
and then in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe you gotta take a shit.
Or maybe you just need some love, some TLC.
Oh my God, I don't care.
No me importa.
Yeah, seriously. No me importa for real.
I'm dead.
How about you? What are the plans? Your birthday's also while we're on break. So
well, celebrate your birthday. However, we're gonna do that.
You're like, I'm gonna come to your motherfucking house and take your ass to the bookstore. Go! Have fun!
Go run! You got 5 minutes.
All the dark romance.
The whole shelf. Just can I get a handy thing or a little rolling cart?
Do you have a wagon?
For real. Doing a bucket list trip next month.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so excited.
Are you sharing where that is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You guys, well, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay,
but you guys will see. And I'm just excited just to immerse myself
if
in
she
that
says Hawaii,
culture.
I'm going to punch somebody in the face.
Imagine.
If she's like, I'm going to Hawaii.
You guys will have to follow me on my personal page to see where the fuck I'm going in March. But I'm so excited for it, going with Kelvin and some friends. So super, super excited for that. Gonna try to do Monster Jam. It's super early this
May 3rd,
year. We have to figure
Mhm.
that out, the logistics for that. Bunch of birthdays, so many birthdays before mine. It's like my mom's. Even this month alone, there's a birthday. Shout out to Charmin, that I know you listening. Shout out to Jellica, my niece. I know she doesn't listen. I hope you don't. You're like 7 or 8 years old. She's gonna be 8. So I'm like, you should not be listening. Her birthday is on Valentine's Day. Our little Valentine's Day baby. So just that, like literally, if you feel like it's nonstop birthdays, obviously Mother's Day, Father's Day, the summer, trying to figure out exactly what to do with Caleb this summer, whether to enroll him and like, because his school only does partial summer camp. So trying to figure out like, but the cool thing is like, you know, a lot of these gyms that he goes to offer summer programs. So it's like deciding that, but some of the times are a little like wonky. I was like, yeah, I don't got like 7:30 a.m. drop off. Like, the earliest that I've seen so far is 8. So I'm gonna figure that out.
Yeah, I have to try to see what camps I can do for Ollie. I told you I'm trying to find like a STEM program for him.
Yes.
So something like that. So we'll see.
So let me know how early they take them, because I'm also gonna look too at some. I know like some of the Ys are like kind of pricey, but again, they do so much with them. Though,
Yeah. Like
you
there's the
know?
Boys and Girls Club where I am, like I have to start putting all that stuff in too, but I have to see what Alina's gonna do since she won't be in a program all day like she was last year when she was
Okay.
in ABA. So, and they don't do a summer program for ABA. It's either you're in the center for the entire time or not. And or if
Okay.
they'll extend her hours, like I don't know. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, because I feel like this is the time to
Yeah, to
figure
start
that
looking
out
at
and
it.
like
Yeah.
sign them up because these slots get filled up. Like if
And
you're
it's pricey.
yeah,
So
yeah. So this is the time to figure out what you're gonna
what a
do,
time to
budget
be
for it. I
alive.
know, budget for it. So you mamas out there that are needs to figure out what you're gonna do with your kids in the summer. Some of them, I know some of us just like, oh, just keep them home. Yeah, don't recommend that. Because I know like
10 out of 10.
my
Don't
sister did
recommend.
that, and especially like again, if you're working from home, she was like, yeah, I should have like thought this through. Because you're like, oh, it's just a couple weeks. Like, no, it's the whole fucking summer. The summer is almost like, what is it, like 10 weeks, 10, 12 weeks, depending on what time they get out or what time they go back. So truly think about it. So this is your fair warning to plan out your summer plan, summer program, summer trip. Like we ain't doing a big trip this summer besides like with Caleb. Obviously, we're going to Puerto Rico for Bad Bunny. But other than that, obviously, you guys will hear about that next season.
Yeah. And I'll be in Puerto Rico for a wedding. Hopefully everything works out that we get to go. But
yes. And I'm like, we'll literally be just missing each other, but
high-fiving.
Or extend your stay.
I'm like, hi, somebody take care of these gremlins. Okay, thanks.
Forgot my flight. Forgot I was supposed to fly out today. Oh, still here, Cindy.
Like I thought it was Hawaii.
I thought it was meant to stay. I thought it was a one-way ticket. But yeah, and that's pretty much the plans. You guys, this is dropping Monday after Super Bowl. I know the Super Bowl is going on.
Yep.
Go Eagles, because I'm just over the other
City. Over
Go Eagles. Not an Eagles fan, but I know a lot of my friends that are. So I'm gonna, support you guys. I'm not a bandwagon rider, all right? And another thing too, we have one more week left of our pre-sale for the Migas sweatshirts with the writing on the wrist. That's optional. You don't have to get that. So make sure that you click the link in our bio. The order form is there. And thank you.
Thank you for a good season.
Yes,
Great
this was
season.
fun. This was fun.
And we look forward to seeing you guys next season. And don't forget to like subscribe, and follow.
Comment. Let us know what you think. Let us constructive criticism. Throw everything our way.
Or what you'd like to see for next
Yeah.
season so we can plan for that and bring you what you guys are looking for.
And share this with anyone you think it would resonate with, will help. Yes, we, shits and giggle, but we also talk some real personal shit. And we try to be as transparent as possible. So, and remember, it is Love Month. It is Heart Health Month. Do something today. Don't let your day be a zero. I loved that when I saw that the other day. Like, do something. It could be anything. It could be fucking brushing your damn teeth. I don't know. That's something. Don't leave your day at zero. Do something for yourself. Laziness is expensive to your pockets and your overall health. So do something, again, that you'll be thankful that you did yesterday. And also remember, it's okay to meet yourself where you are. Like, listen, give yourself grace. We got this. We can do this. And just continue, like, I love what you said, on your healing journey. Because I am there. It's just 2 different healing journeys. We're all on different healing journeys. But the thing is that we're on it.
Yep.
We're on that horse. Like, sometimes we fall off.
I mean, I feel like I'm a fucking on a donkey, but hey, we trying. We out here.
But that's the important thing. We're recognizing it. We're working on it. And each day will get better.
Amen,
right?
sister friend.
You are not alone, sis, bro.
Brethren.
Cuz. We love you guys.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.